ready.
Clone Trooper Gunners are something that don't really get a lot of love, and I think they're really cool. They haven't made too many Clone Trooper Gunner figures, but what I have here are all of the named Clone Trooper Gunner figures that they've made, as well as one extra, which isn't really referred to as a gunner, but he's so obviously a gunner. Anyways, guys, this is every single Clone Trooper Gunner ever released in the Hasbro Star Wars 3/4 scale. Pretty cool figures here. I think the Gunners are one of the more unique Clone Trooper designs out there. And these two have appeared in two other Clone Corners already, every ATRT driver as well as every ARC Trooper. So these guys I'm just going to show in the big shot here. I'm not going to go over these guys individually at all. It's just going to be these guys because this is kind of the main thing I haven't really shown off yet. So we might as well start off with the very first Gunner released all the way back in 2005. This Clone Trooper Gunner is pretty interesting. As you can see, it's kind of this off-white. Mine has just kind of gotten, not yellowed, but discolored over time because it's very consistently this off-white color, but I don't mind it. I think it actually looks pretty cool. You can see here it's got this very interesting helmet design, which pretty much carries through to all of the other Clone Trooper Gunners here. It doesn't really sit on the helmet too nicely because it's supposed to kind of tab into the sculpt. As you can see, like that hole, that circular hole is supposed to go into that right there. And this is supposed to go over the brow, but it just fails miserably at it because it's removable. The helmet has a helmet, yes. And underneath that helmet, you have a standard Phase 2 Clone Trooper helmet, which is actually very nice looking. Very surprised how nice that helmet looks. There is a way to get this shoulder pauldron off if you so insist. It's really difficult and really hard. So if you want a standard white Clone Trooper without this shoulder pauldron, you can make it with this figure. The removable armor parts included the shoulder pad with an Imperial logo there because, oh no! The whole kind of gimmick they're going with for some of the 2005 Clone Troopers is, oh, I'm a member of the Republic. Oh wait, no, it's actually the Empire. Doesn't really make too much sense. It's kind of a bit of a gimmick they had going on with the toys. Putting the secondary helmet back on. I really do like the overall look of this guy. Removing his helmet, he has the standard kind of Revenge of the Sith Clone Trooper face there, which looks nice. I think it looks pretty nice. I don't have any complaints with this face. For articulation, you have a ball-jointed neck, swivel shoulders. That's all you get is swivel shoulders, which, that's all right. Swivel elbows, which I know a lot of people hate, but hey, you can kind of get the elbows looking straight as well as bent. I'm not too much of a complainer. This elbow, though, you can't really get straight looking. It just always looks funny because he's always kind of supposed to be holding a gun, but it's all right. He's got swivel wrists, which is fine. Nothing at the waist. He's got very good ball-jointed hips, probably the best ball-jointed hips I've ever seen on a Clone Trooper, even up to now. I really love his hips. He's got standard knees and standard ankles. Pretty much what you would expect from a 2005 era Clone Trooper. Inconsistent articulation while still looking very nice. Moving up 3 years to 2008, we have the ATTE Assault Squad Clone Gunner. This guy came with other Clone Troopers with gray decos and gray markings. I really do like the design of these troopers, and I think this guy is no exception. They almost kind of placed this guy in the pack as almost a sort of commander, even though he's just a gunner. I really do enjoy these new armor bits he has on the chest and on the shoulders here. Really makes him stand out from the previous release. Like the other troopers in this pack, he does have gray striping because he's kind of an ATTE trooper, which is a very cool design. He's got a completely unique head sculpt, which is never used ever again. It's a kind of 2008 era Clone Trooper helmet with the gunner attachment. And you can see how that's kind of supposed to look. Almost kind of looks like a keyhole right there. I think it looks nice. I really do like the gray on the helmet there. The helmet design, the sculpt, when I first got this guy some 10 years ago, I really didn't dig. But after a while, the sculpt in the gray really grew on me. Articulation's pretty standard. Ball joint at the neck. Ball hinges at the shoulders, which are really good. Elbows, wrists, he's got the in and out and up and down. He's one of the old 2008 Clone Wars clones, so he's going to have that. Pretty much only a swivel at the waist, I've noticed. It doesn't really do anything else other than that. Standard, standard, standard. What do you expect? All the others are exactly the same from this mold, so I won't be covering articulation again. This is the 2009 Clone Gunner. This was a single carded release, and you can see he's got the 2009 updated helmet sculpt going on, which was more kind of long in shape, but I don't mind it. I kind of prefer it. I know some people sort of debate what's the better helmet sculpt, the 2008 or 2009. I'm not exactly sure. I don't think either of them are exactly spot on, but I still enjoy this helmet sculpt. I guess mine might need a little bit of a dip in the hydrogen peroxide. I'm not sure. I got this guy used, so he probably could use it. Overall, he's nice looking. He doesn't have any of the gray stripes because he's more so just the standard clone gunner. He does have the new HUD sculpt, of course, which I think looks really nice. I dig it. Yeah, I think he needs a cleanup, hydrogen peroxide, something. I don't know. Yeah, I enjoy him. He came with a minigun too, which is cool. I don't really show accessories in these videos. I'm more so just talking about the base figures themselves, but nice figure. What do you get when you take one of these guys and color all of the armor bits in the same color as the little helmet attachment? You get a very, very cool looking gunner. This is the gunner that came with the turbo tank, and I gotta say, this may be my favorite. I really do love these colors. It's exactly the same as the 2009 figure, but man, these colors are just so cool. I love how it's consistent with the added armor bits. It's just like, oh, I'm a standard clone trooper. Let's add this armor, and it's all the same color, and it all looks really nice. I don't have any complaints here. I think this is a very nice looking one. Finally, we're taking a look at a guy that's technically not even a clone gunner, but he's obviously a clone gunner. He's got the exact same armor bits. He is the anti-hailfire assault squad commander. I think a clone commander that is also a gunner is really cool. And this guy certainly looks the part. He has this dark color for his armor parts here. I really do enjoy that. No, he is not yellowing. That is actually a color they used for the paint, which I don't mind whatsoever. And guess what? His lower half is basically Captain Fordo. He has Captain Fordo's pistols. That is so awesome. Same articulation, except he's got a camo now, which looks really cool. Makes him look more commander-like. I think this is a very, very cool gunner. I have no complaints with this. I like his darker colors, and I think kind of standing in front of the others, he looks like a really cool commander of just the gunners. I don't know, but this is certainly a cool figure. Oh no, they died. I think this whole battle pack is really cool. I might end up reviewing that because it's one of those Hasbro designed packs where not a single one actually appears in the show. Hasbro just made up the designs. Yeah. The ARC Trooper Gunners that appear in the Tartakovsky Clone Wars series are awesome, and these figures are awesome. I've already talked about them twice, so I'm not going to really talk about them again, except I'm going to add one little thing. These guys actually are inaccurate. They have the normal torsos here for clone troopers, even though they should have more of a snow trooper looking torso, as you can see in this snapshot here. Kind of disappointing, but hey, what can you do? You're mostly going to cover it up with a giant minigun, especially on the Legacy Collection anyway, so no real problem. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed taking a look at every single Clone Trooper Gunner figure released. Very cool collection. I like these guys, and I liked making this video, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Check out my social media links, frequently asked questions, and P.O. Box down in the description below. Have a good day, guys, and as always, may the Force be with you. Bye.